The vaquita is the smallest species of porpoise and can only be found in the northern Gulf of California and Mexico. They also happen to be the smallest marine mammal on Earth, only ranging in at about 4 to 5 feet long. Have you ever been to the shark reef at Mandalay Bay? Well, imagine those dolphins, except half the size. Extremely itty-bitty, and sadly, almost gone. Back in the late 1990s, there were still around 600 vaquitas left in the wild. But now, according to the NOAA Fisheries Vaquita Conservation and Abundance Report, there are only about 5 to 8 left. And they're now considered to be the most endangered marine mammal on Earth. Their populations have dropped at a drastic rate, a lot faster than other endangered species. And the primary reason for the vaquita's population depletion is because of the illegal use of gill nets, specifically used to catch a fish called the totoba, whose swim bladder sells for a lot of money on the black market. This has led to widespread poaching in the Gulf of California. And unfortunately, vaquitas fall victim to these gill nets and end up drowning. A 2019 study published in Royal Society Open Science by Jarmila Legarreta and colleagues concludes that these gill nets are responsible for a vast majority of vaquita deaths. Mexico has banned these gill nets and has set up protection areas, and organizations like Sea Shepherd keep illegal nets out of the water. But enforcing these laws isn't easy, and as we know, people will always find a way. One piece of good news is that scientists conclude that the vaquita is still genetically healthy, meaning that if we completely eradicated the use of gill nets, the vaquita could still recover. In our class survey, all of us agreed that we care about animal extinction, or at least mostly care. Our generation tends to be more engaged with the environment and environmental issues, showing real concern for the planet and those inhabiting it. Even though we live in the desert, what happens in the ocean is still relevant to us. It's just a reminder of how human activity affects our world, and even just understanding the threats that vaquitas face can influence positive change and action in our world.